Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here. Today we are here with the first episode of Extreme F1 2016. For anyone that hasn't seen my Extreme F1 videos in the past, basically that's my title for F1 challenge video. So today's challenge is trying to do a whole race here around Brazil on one set of tyres. So the hardest compound of tyres here in Brazil are the hard compound tyres, just to make it nice and simple. They're the orange sidewalls ones. They're not ones that don't get used that much in Formula 1 nowadays. They're normally using the sort of super softs and mediums as the three compounds, but the hards make a feature appearance here today in Brazil, and they're the tyres we're going to be using in our 25% race. We're going to try and do all of the laps on this set of tyres. And now I'm not too sure whether it's going to disqualify me on the 17th lap of the race, obviously, because obviously if you don't pit, obviously it tells you that you're disqualified basically for not following the rules. So we'll see what happens later on in the video here, but basically if I get to lap 17, I basically got to the end of the race anyway. Obviously we'll see what the gap is to the car behind, but overall guys, hopefully you have enjoyed the F1 2016 video so far. I really have appreciated the support and all the new subscribers. It's been really awesome, and I thank you guys so much for the support. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you have any ideas for some F1 challenge videos you would like to see, leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll be picking all the ones I think would make a really good video and trying to put them in a video for you guys over the next couple of weeks, months and year basically. So thanks again. Let's get into this challenge here. We're going to be using Daniel Ricciardo's Red Bull here, you can see, in Brazil. We've got the manual start once again, which I've been getting used to here. It's a little bit tough. It does take a little bit getting used to, but I think once you get used to it after a couple of times, it's not actually that hard. You just got to remember that you've got manual starts on and you just can't hold down the throttle, which I've done in my online video you guys would have seen. So first corner, it's not supposed to be an extreme race or anything, but Massa's just been wiped out by one of the Ferraris, and we've just put ourselves into third position, which I think is pretty nice way to start off the challenge. Obviously, we're not really having a race here. We're just basically seeing how we can conserve the tyres, and it's basically having a look at the tyre wear as well. Like, is it realistic? Obviously, it's a 25% race, but it's supposed to be scaled up to like a real race. So we're hoping that you can't do a whole race on this set of tyres, just for sort of the realism purpose. But you know, it's a nice little challenge here. Maybe in the future, if it looks like it could be an easy challenge, maybe I'll set myself like the challenge of going out on the softer compound tyres. So who knows, we'll see in the future. Let me know what you'd like to see as F1 challenge videos here, guys. But lap number 3, obviously, the rest of the guys are on these soft tyres, and Raikkonen's gone past, locking up the front mega though, and managing to just get through, and Sebastian Vettel's right up behind us as well here. But the tyres, I'm not going to lie guys, obviously the hard compound tyres you're probably not going to be using that much in the game. You're always going to probably go for the softer compound tyres, but they were very hard to get up to temperature. You can see like there, basically I wasn't even really, you know, I was only just steering through the corner, they were just letting go. Getting temperature into these tyres was really tough, but it's the way it is. Obviously, the harder the compound is, the harder it is to get it up to temperature, and the harder it is to get it to grip to the track surface. So even though we had a lot of laps here, I was finding it hard throughout the whole race to get the tyres sort of gripping to the track. Maybe it's just because I haven't driven this track before in this game, or maybe it's just because the tyres are sort of realistic in that way that, you know, they don't sort of warm up that quickly. Obviously the super soft and the ultra softs warm up very quickly, but you can see here I make one little mistake and I'm so sort of worried about how my car's going to react, because you can see it's sliding all over the place. Obviously the grip is going. Obviously we should have pitted by now, probably in a normal race, so we're struggling. And you can see here with grass on our tyres, we're really struggling to get into the corner there, and Kimi Raikkonen goes past on his much newer medium compound tyres, so that's put us up was down, sorry, to 4th position. Now Sebastian Vettel's right up behind us, and he's going to go past. He was looking to go down the inside there, but we're defending it. I'm like, we cannot let him through. But you can see here, we're on the 11th lap of the race. We've got these hard compound tyres on, but yeah, our tyres aren't actually that worn. Our most worn tyre is our front right, which is at 44%, closely followed by our rear tyres, which are both in 42 and 43 respectively. So it's actually the front left which has taken the least amount of damage in this race here. I know the front right is putting it under the most pressure, obviously, through it being an anti-clockwise track. So it's very interesting to see how the tyres wear down here. Honestly, I found it very interesting to see how the tyres find it so difficult to get up to temperature. I didn't actually expect that, to be honest. I thought that the medium, or sorry, the hard compound tyres, they'd still warm up quite quickly, but to be honest, throughout this whole race, I didn't feel like I had much temperature in the tyres at all. Like throughout the whole race, not even just the first couple of laps, obviously, when you're sort of trying to get the main part of the temperature in. But you can see the temperature just flicking through the menu screen here. And Sebastian Vettel go down to the inside here. He gets the overtake done, but he sort of lifts off the throttle and then he just jams on the brakes. What are you doing, Sebastian, mate? That is not very nice. So, unfortunately for us there, we've just lost quite a lot of time and a bit of our front wing thanks to Sebastian Vettel jamming on his brakes here. But now look at this front right now, guys. That is really getting quite close here. You can see it's gone into the orange, which it's not good, obviously. This you'd have definitely pitted in real life by now. So you can see front right is at 67%, and there we go. They've got the tyre regulations at the top of the screen now. So basically we are going to get disqualified at the end of this lap. And I've done this challenge in the past and you guys have liked it. Obviously it's a nice challenge to see whether you can get to the end of the race without the tyres going all like squishy and all sliding all over the place. But it's just not really possible to do the whole race. I wish there was a way to turn off the rules completely in like offline sessions. In online sessions I understand when you want the rules, but in offline sessions it would be nice just to have the option, maybe not in career mode but just in quick races, to turn off all of the rules, just have a bit of fun. I know the game's trying to be a bit more serious this year, but it would really be nice to have that option to turn off the rules. Maybe there is, I haven't actually double checked, but I don't think there is an option to turn off all the rules in single player races. But overall, guys, it's a nice little challenge there. Obviously not the toughest challenge to start off this series in F1 2016. I've really enjoyed the game so far. I can't really say much more good things about it. It generally is a much better improvement over the last few years of the game, which obviously have been slightly disappointing. So, in my opinion, definitely worth checking it out, guys. If you're not 100% sure just yet, keep watching all the videos and all the YouTuber guys. We're all going to try and put out the best content possible, I'm sure. So, there we go. There's my first challenge video on F1 2016. It didn't end up being a mega challenge, but it is what it is, and unfortunately, you know, we get disqualified. We can't complete the whole race, but we were 5 seconds ahead of Verstappen. So honestly, I think I was going to get to the end of that race ahead of Verstappen quite easily there. So it is what it is there, guys. I can't do anything about it, but thank you for watching this video here, guys. I've proven you can get you can do a whole race distance basically on one set of tyres. You just need to pick your track perfectly, I guess. So there we go, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please leave your comments down below about some F1 challenges you'd like to see on the channel. Obviously, some of them might be repeats of last year, but that's just unavoidable sometimes. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. It's been Alex, and I'm out of here. Goodbye. Thanks again for watching this video, guys. I really do appreciate it. As always, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. It helps me out massively. You don't understand how much it really does help me out here on YouTube. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribing, it really will help me out grow the channel, which obviously really is appreciated. And now I've got that out of the way, if you want to watch another video as well, there's one linked on the screen right now. It'll be a different annotation link every day, so maybe with different ones you saw yesterday. So always give it a quick check if you haven't seen it. That'd be really cool if you could check it out. Might be an old video, might be a newer one. Very cool to just see maybe some old content out there as well, whether you liked it or not. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. It's been Alex, I'm out here. Goodbye.